Hello friends, so we have a question on probability distribution. In the first part, we are given that there is a chocolate muffin and the probability of their weights are normally distributed with mean of 62 gram and the standard deviation of 2.9 gram. So in the A part, we have to find the probability that a randomly selected chocolate muffin weighs less than 61 gram. So when we are saying this is normal distribution, you must remember that the normal distributions look something like this. And this is exactly the half of this normal distribution where the z-score is equals to 0 and the area under this is equals to 1 with equal distribution on both sides, 0.5 on this and 0.5 on this. So to proceed forward, let us try to find the value of z-score for this particular outcome. Now for x is given as 61 gram because we have to find the probability that randomly selected muffin weighs less than 61 gram, which is less than the mean of 62. So the z-score formula is x minus the mean divided by standard deviation. So this would be 61 minus 62 divided by your standard deviation, which is 2.9. So this comes out to be minus 0.3448. Now using your g-score table in the calculator, you can identify the value of the probability for the outcome coming out to be less than 61. Now you must understand that since the z-score is coming out to be negative, so this will be on this side. So somewhere here you would be getting this value of z, which is equals to minus 0.3448. So the value you would be getting from the z-score table would be a positive value, or you can directly use your calculator also. So if you get a table value from the table, then you have to subtract it from this 0.5 minus the value you are getting, because we have to identify this particular area. So that would be coming out to be 0.5 minus the value for this particular z-score of negative would be coming out to be minus 1348. So the probability of an outcome less than 61 is 0.365. So this is your solution. Now in the B part, it is said that in a random selection of 12 chocolate muffins, we have to find the probability that exactly 5 weigh less than 61 grams. So this is a question on binomial probability distribution where we have to find a probability that given we have 12 muffins selected, so we have 12 muffins selected, and out of those 12 muffins we have to find the probability of getting 5 muffins having weight less than 61. So what we do is we select 5 muffins, and for them to be less than their weight 61 gram, their probability would be 0.365 raised to the power 5. And for rest 7 muffin will have a weight greater than 61 grams, so that their probability is 1 minus 0.365 raised to the power 7. So you can simplify this expression. This will be 792, this will be 0.365 raised to the power 5, and this would be coming out to be 1 minus 0.365, which is 0.635 to the power 7. You can simplify this to get your solution, which will be approximately 2136 or 0.214. So this is the probability that 5 muffins out of the 12 randomly selected muffins will have a weight of less than 61 gram. Now let us move on to the next part. In the next part, it is given that there is another muffin which is banana muffin and have a normal distribution of 68 gram and a deviation of 3.4 gram. On a particular day, a muffin is selected randomly from all those made at the bakery. Now we have to find the probability that the randomly selected muffin weighs less than 61 grams. So let us move on to this part. So before moving forward, we need to understand that we have to find the probability of a muffin being less than 61 gram. So the probability of a chocolate muffin less than 61 gram has already been identified as 0.365. Now let us also try to find the probability of a banana muffin having less than 61 gram. So using the same method, we try to find the value of z score, which is x minus mean divided by sigma. So this will be, in this case it is 61 minus mean is 68 divided by 3.4. So this comes out to minus 2.058. So you can find the value of the probability of b than 61 gram. If you find the value from the table, it will be positive value, so you have to subtract from the value from the half area, that is 0.5, minus the value of z for this particular will be 0.4803, or you can directly find this value, that is 0.0197. So this is the probability of a banana muffin having weight less than 61 gram. Now in the question it is asked that a randomly selected muffin weighs less than 61 gram. So you have to understand that the probability of a muffin being less than 61 gram, that muffin can be chocolate muffin. So the probability of a chocolate muffin multiplied by the probability of a chocolate muffin having weight less than 61 gram, then we will add in this is the probability of a banana muffin, and then the probability of a banana muffin having weight less than 61 gram. Now the probability of a chocolate muffin, it is given that 60% of the muffins are chocolate muffins. So probability of a chocolate muffin is 0. And a chocolate muffin having weight less than 61 gram is 0.365. Now the probability of a banana muffin is 0.4, and the probability of a banana muffin having weight less than 61 gram is 0.0197. So simplifying this, we will get 0.2269 or 0.227. So this is your solution. Now in the second part, it is said that we have to identify the probability that a muffin which is already given that it is less than 61 gram and it is a chocolate muffin. So we have to identify the probability that this is a conditional probability question. So in this conditional probability question, we have to identify that the given muffin is a chocolate muffin given that it is weighing less than 61 gram. So the probability of a chocolate muffin being less than 61 gram is, first being a chocolate muffin is 0.6, and then this is 0.365 as identified in the previous part. Now the probability having the muffin less than 61 gram as identified in the previous part is 0.227. So this can be simplified to 0.9651 or 0.965. So this is the probability that a muffin which is less than 61 gram is a chocolate muffin. So in the D part, we have been given that the probability of a muffin having less than 61 gram is 0.157. And the standard deviation and the mean for the banana muffin remain same, but the standard deviation of the chocolate muffin has changed. So we have to find the standard deviation for the chocolate. So we have already know what we have to do though. So we would be equating here is the probability of a chocolate muffin is 0.6 into the probability of a chocolate muffin less than 61 gram will be changed because the deviation has changed, plus the probability of a banana muffin into the probability of a banana muffin less than 61 gram. This will be same in the previous part. This is given as 0.157. So this is 0.6. This we have to identify. C less than 61 gram plus this is 0.4 into this given to us 0.0198. We have rounded it off equals to 0.157. So this will be coming out to be probability of a chocolate muffin less than 61 gram is now coming out to be 0.248. 4. Now the corresponding G score will be equals to minus 0.679 because it is on the left side of the curve. So as we know the chocolate muffin, the G score for this particular outcome is minus 0.679. This will be equals to 61 minus 82 divided by standard deviation. So solving it for the standard deviation, we get is 1.47 gram. So this is your solution. And for more such questions and their detailed explanation, do visit our website iitnacademy.com and register for regular updates. Thank you.